You can walk it. This must be the trail down through, and this is all going to be grapes. Different kinds, Concord and the seedless variety also. The Concord kind of takes over the seedless. See, these are like little baby grapes. Little flowers, and those will turn to all grape bunches. Good looking patch right there. That's going to look nice and healthy. I got to trim them back quite a bit. They kind of take over everything. They're super aggressive. We were choking out the peach tree over here the other day. I really like that. I eat a whole bunch of grapes. When the grapes are on, I'll be in here and you'll find me snacking on them. Feeding all the kids that come, I let them pick their own grapes just because I got so many. There's thousands and thousands of them, so I just let people come and pick them and eat them. And kids love to pick their own grapes. I think that's the coolest thing ever. So they'll just come in and be able to pick a grape and eat it. It's growing right into this peach tree. Killing off the peach tree. See, we didn't get any blossoms this year. So we're not going to have any peaches. We got new growth. The tree looks healthy, but we had a frost in end of June, end of May, so that all these blossoms that would normally come on that started to blossom, they died off. So now we'll have no peaches. Frost got to them and killed them. Usually this tree is grouped right down to the ground. I used to have braces because I had so many peaches on this tree. So we actually set up braces so the tree wouldn't snap because it had so many peaches on it that it would bend all the way down to the ground and it would rip the whole tree right in half. I put another little one in. It's looking good. Happy about it. It's a healthy looking tree. It's just got this weird, I don't know, something's going on with it. But it'll come around. All little berries. We're going to have a whole big patch all the way down here. Those look really good. They're happy this year. Last year they didn't do well because it was so dry. I think they like the moisture because they're coming on better than they have in 3 years. We'll have a good, healthy crop of blueberries to pick. Finished, but they're, that's tall. That's almost chest high, that's a tall, beautiful garlic. Those are doing beautiful this year. They must like the wet. We had a real wet year, not a lot of sunshine. I went in there and weeded them out, and usually the scapes by this time, but the scapes haven't come on yet. Those little like twisty things that kind of come off of them, you know what I'm talking about? They have like a little, you can cook them, you gotta cut them all off. Oh, they're starting right here. This is a garlic scape. Here they are. They're here. I knew they were going to be real soon. You can see that right there. I got to cut that off, and you can actually cook them and put them in a pan and cook them with your other vegetables, and they make them taste like garlic. It's like an onion, more or less, or garlic, a small garlic, I guess. And so you got to once you snap these off, it puts all the power back into your bulb itself, and the bulb will start actually growing. This is a scape right here. Garlic scape, and it'll kind of grow up and be all twisty. Yeah, they're coming. It's funny because I said just the other day they had no scapes, and now they got scapes all over. There was none on there yesterday. Now they're shooting up through. I'll cut them off and give you some. You can try them out. See what you think. Let them get a little bigger when I chop them off. Onions are doing beautiful. Yeah, where is that? There. These are the smaller varieties. They're called the Walla Walla. And these are Elijah Craig's. They're like a big, huge, heavy-duty big onion. And they come on later, so they're growing good. They're happy. Not quite as big as the garlic. They look kind of sad compared to the garlic, but they're still huge and beautiful for onions, I guess. Got peas here. Just trained them all to the fence. Went through and weeded them all. Got all the weeds out, me and the wife, and now we're trying to train them to go up the side of the fence so they grow up instead of just climbing all over everything on the ground. Hopefully we'll have some peas pretty soon. They flower in a couple spots here. I'm just going to kind of manipulate them and poke them into the fence, and they have these little twisty things that will actually grab right on and hold right onto the fence, and they hold themselves and grab right on with their grabbers. As you can see, like, you see how they have like these little things here? They'll literally grab and just wrap themselves around the fence and then hold themselves on, and then they'll shoot another round of them up, and you kind of just take and manipulate them in there, and they'll grab themselves on and just hold right on, and they'll climb right up the whole entire fence. It's pretty cool. It's unique. They're a neat plant. I like these. Got the beet greens. Those are doing well. Happy. I should have beet greens pretty soon. I'll be able to pull those out, and I'll thin them all out. Keep the better looking ones in the ground so they can grow full size beets, and I'll pull the other ones out just for beet greens and sell those on the stand. People really like their beet greens. My carrots are finally growing up. There's more beet greens. The carrots are coming up finally. They're coming up slow though. As you can see, there's one there. They're pretty sparse. Few and far between, but they're there. I'm gonna have to go through and weed those. Got more carrots here. Going everywhere. The size of ladybugs. Got these big, we hatched out a bunch of ladybugs, and I think they're coming in here and working in my fields after I got them out of the greenhouse. They're gigantic. I can't find them. He's gone now, but they're the biggest ladybugs I've ever seen in my life. They've gotten gigantic this year. I don't know what the deal is, but they're doing their work. They're working for me out here, killing all the stuff that's eating my plants. Something's eating the squash too. Some kind of worm gets into those, and then you gotta try to eradicate those. They'll eat holes through them on you. The beans are coming up. It's always something.
What are they?
Something. Beans. These are your beans here. Something attacking the bean plant though, and I don't know what it is. Something attacks everything. There's always something that tries to fight you every step of the way. A beetle or a slug or a bug or something. You never can win. And I don't want to put pesticides, like I said, because it'll kill everything. Got fresh lettuce. You ever tried? It's really good. This is crunch, butter crunch. It's delicious. Good stuff, huh? Nobody buys lettuce. I don't know why. I used to grow a ton of lettuce. It was so beautiful. No one ever bought it. It's kind of a weird thing because you think that lettuce would be a good crop for people to buy, but nobody ever buys it. It has the most beautiful heads of lettuce you've ever seen, and no one cares less about it. That's all cabbage right there on that line. Cabbage and Brussels sprouts. Got beans on both sides here. Swiss chard down this line. And more potatoes. Got potatoes for days. It's beautiful. You know, the one thing that usually you get potato bugs. And the potato bugs will eat everything. For some reason, the one thing that I haven't got attacked is by potatoes. That's like the most common beetle that eats your plants is a potato bug. And I have zero potato bugs. Everything else, I have every kind of thing in the world that's attacking my plants except for my potatoes. My potatoes aren't getting touched by anything. I have no idea why, but I'm not complaining. They're actually starting to flower. That's awesome. There'll be these beautiful purple flowers, and this whole entire thing will just look like it's planted like a flower garden or something. It's so pretty once they finally all come into bloom. You can see they're starting to bud out. They're going to look absolutely amazing. This will look so pretty when it's all said and done. It's just a whole field of flowers. Must have needed the heat for the Grape to come on.